I am not happy with the children's performance in the studies.
How do you mean?
They can't spell simple words or even speak good English. I have spent a lot in their present school.
Really? What do you plan to do?
I think I need to change the school immediately.
You want to change their school. Why not bring them to Solar Distinct Group of School?
Solar Distinct Group of Schools. Where is that?
Education is the best legacy. Education is the key to success. Education is power.
The city of Abeokuta introducing Solar Distinct Group of Schools.
The citadel of knowledge with the aim of making students legends are empowering them with the key to success. We have conducive classrooms, standard science laboratory, modern boarding facilities, and many more. Solar Distinct College is opposite Crown Royal Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Telephone numbers are 080-343-86383 or 080-644-74033.
Solar Distinct College, the school with distinction.
Sincere Talk on LTTV, Solar Distinct Television. This afternoon, we shall be talking on a topic, the trend of kidnapping in Nigeria. My name is Akinyemi Ramos. Thank you for following. This afternoon, I have with me the person that is capable of doing the justice to the topic, the trend of kidnapping in Nigeria. My guest this afternoon is Comrade Sobur Ademuyiwa Adefolakun. My guest is a unionist and a media practitioner. Comrade Adefolakun, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. You're welcome. Good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon, Nigerians.
Comrade, this afternoon, we want to look at the trend of kidnapping in Nigeria. Nigeria is 60 years after independence, faced with challenges of kidnapping. Comrade, how did we get there?
Thank you so much, Ma. Looking at how we get to this level, it is a long story. By the time we got our independence in 1960, our forefathers actually envisaged a better future for the country Nigeria. They planned adequately well, but at a particular stage, they slipped and they fell down. And up till now, the giant called Nigeria has not been able to get up, not to talk of walking on its legs. And as a matter of fact, there was a period of time when the country was plunged into civil war. And then during that period of time, wherever we have war situation like that, the effects may not be easily erased. And coupled with the fact that Nigeria is a country blessed with abundant natural resources, but poor leadership. And as a result of that, because people cannot have food on their table 5 times daily, no job opportunity for our teeming youths, no provision of social infrastructures and amenities by government, and to cap it all, the economic situation is fluctuating. And up till now, the government is yet to get it right. And this has adverse effects on the populace, because when you see such things occurring in a nation, there's a saying that the idle hand is the devil's workshop. And that's how we got to this level, because the level of social orientation is poor, lack of job opportunity for teeming youths, and as a result, they took to crime. And right now, the country is faced with serious challenges of insecurity. And most prevalent now, of course, which we are all witnessing, is that of kidnapping.
Thank you, comrade. As you said, this is a very complex situation. How do we get out of this mess?
Thanks so much, our moderator. A problem identified is absurd.
Yes.
You don't just tackle a problem without knowing its root, getting to the root of the problem. Though the problem with Nigeria is multifaceted, it is a factor that all our sundries have to actually team up to work against. And when we are talking about kidnapping, first of all, we need to understand what kidnapping is.
Right.
In the past, we used to heard about kidnapping of infants, children, toddlers, and even the vulnerable young ones. But nowadays, it has got to a stage that we have series of various forms of kidnapping. We have kidnapping for rituals, we have kidnapping for sex, we have kidnapping for ransom. And the most prevalent now is kidnapping for ransom. We have graduated from armed robbery, from thuggery, to kidnapping for ransom. People have seen that it doesn't pay, particularly youths, to engage in armed robbery again. What they now venture into is kidnapping for ransom. So they will, after conducting their research, they will look for somebody that at least that can pay them a very sizable amount of money. They kidnap such fellow, and then they will be demanding for ransom. And at the end of the day, they will take the money, use it to buy more weapons, add drugs, and then they come back to the society in big chaos. You see them building mansions. And our society is such a society whereby we hero worship without even asking for the source of money.
Yeah.
When you see somebody coming with a big car or coming with a huge amount of money, so many parents instead of asking questions, we tend to applaud such a person, and as a result, people believe that the only way is to ensure that they have money at hand. So you say only consolation and nothing else. And as a result, they look for all means, illegitimate means, to get money. And the order of the day now is kidnapping.
Thank you, my guests. I wish to ask again. Like you said, that when people are kidnapped, they ask for ransom. Are you telling me it's worth it paying ransom to these people? Or what are our securities doing to ensure that this ransom is not paid, in as much as said the ransom makes them rich. They use the ransom in buying weapons. Then does he want it not paying the ransom? Or what do you think?
I am not happy with the children's performance in the studies.
How do you mean?
They can't spell simple words or even speak good English. I have spent a lot in their present school.
Really? What do you plan to do?
I think I need to change the school immediately.
You want to change their school. Why not bring them to Solar Distinct Group of School?
Solar Distinct Group of Schools. Where is that?
Education is the best legacy. Education is the key to success. Education is power.
The city of Abeokuta introducing Solar Distinct Group of Schools.
The citadel of knowledge with the aim of making students legends are empowering them with the key to success. We have conducive classrooms, standard science laboratory, modern boarding facilities, and many more. Solar Distinct College is opposite Crown Royal Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Telephone numbers are 080-343-86383 or 080-644-74033.
Solar Distinct College, the school with distinction.
There are two ways to it. It doesn't worth it to pay ransom, and at the same time, it's also worth it to pay ransom.
Right.
It's worth it to pay ransom if life is involved, and we are quite aware that the security apparatus that we have may not be able to do much to secure the life of the concerned. So it is better in such situation to pay ransom. We have not got to that level where we are such countries, developed countries of the world, where they are able to utilize maximally the use of technology to apprehend and arrest criminal elements in their society. We are still crawling. We are not yet there. We haven't got to that stage at all. And when we look at it at the other way around, if we want to discourage our youths from engaging in this bastardly act, it is pertinent for all of us to encourage whoever is concerned not to pay ransom. When they discover there's no money there again, they will run away from that act. It is when they discover that the security network that we have in the country now does not allow kind of robbery, then they run away from robbery. But they have not graduated from robbery to kidnapping. So I still believe we can still arrest the situation as it is now. But for us to achieve that, all hands must be on deck. Both the government and the governed have key roles to play. Like they do say, security is everybody's business,
Yes.
not just the business of governments alone.
Thank you, comrade. I would like to ask you once again that being look at the situation of things, government had spent billions of naira on security, yet we have nothing to show for it. Do you think there is something to, we have reasons for this, or what have been the reasons for the fruitless efforts of the government?
Thank you very much. There is one problem with this country, and if you ask me 100 times, I will tell you that the problem with Nigeria has to do with corruption. Political corruption, financial corruption, moral corruption. And most of the times we do place the blame on the government. But the fact remains that for us to redeem the image of this country, it has to begin from the smallest unit of the society, which is the family. We have to teach our children good morals, good values. We have to inculcate in them that concept, that idea the Yoruba called the concept of Omoluabi. That is, good virtues, good behavior, good character. It is a general belief that good name, when you look at it very well, is far, far better than riches. When you have your name to protect, when you have integrity to protect. But as it is now, where people doesn't even cherish their father's name, then there is bound to be issues like this. So, at times some will shout, okay, it is Buhari today, it was Jonathan yesterday, it was Yaradua, but the fact remains, these people belongs to this society, belong to this state called Nigeria. They are part and parcel of the society. They are one of us. So it means that all of us, we need to check inwards, look inward. We need to correct ourselves right from every home. Then secondly, we need to restructure our educational policies and programs to the extent that it will be designed towards encouraging people to earn a living, not just to earn a certificate. And furthermore, we need to encourage government agencies to begin to campaign and create sensitization, mass awareness on need to to shun corruption. The country we are now, when you look at it, if you continue to inject billions of dollars into security, even governors have security votes, local government chairman have security votes. I'm telling you, with the level of corruption that we are witnessing today, that money will not show. That money will not show. And the attendant effect of it is that everything will bounce back on the ordinary citizens. Some are drumming for one now, that they want to secede, they want this, that, and things to happen. But let me tell you one thing, God forbid, if we have war situation in Nigeria, those people that you are known very well, those public figures, the elites, the first class citizens, they will run away. You see them moving to other countries for safety. But where will a common man be? Where will the less privileged society, where are they going to run up to? The poor, those that live in abject poverty, that cannot afford even to have 3 square meal a day, where will they run to? What about those that are physically challenged? Do we consider them? And these people are in the majority. So, and that's why all of us must work hand in hand to ensure that we curtail these ugly incidents so that we can nip it at the bud before it gets worse than the present situation it is now.
Thank you, comrade. Meaning that the issue of security in this country is the responsibility of everybody. Now, comrades, how do we secure the future of our youths?
Thank you very much. To us to do this, to achieve this, number one, we must focus on education. Number two, we must, when I say focus on education, we must focus on formal education, and then we also have to shift attention on technical education, and then the third one on non-formal education. If you can focus on this one, then Nigeria will be a better place for all of us to live. I so much believe Nigeria can be great again.
Thank you, comrade. Together we'll be great in this country.
Thank you very much, moderator. Thank you, listeners at home. May God bless us.
See you next week, same time, on this program, Sincere Talk. Bye for now.
I am not happy with the children's performance in the studies.
How do you mean?
They can't spell simple words or even speak good English. I have spent a lot in their present school.
Really? What do you plan to do?
I think I need to change the school immediately.
You want to change their school. Why not bring them to Solar Distinct Group of School?
Solar Distinct Group of Schools. Where is that?
Education is the best legacy. Education is the key to success. Education is power.
The city of Abeokuta, introducing Solar Distinct Group of Schools.
The citadel of knowledge with the aim of making students legends are empowering them with the key to success. We have conducive classrooms, standard science laboratory, modern boarding facilities, and many more. Solar Distinct College is opposite Crown Royal Hotel, Abiola Way, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Telephone numbers are 080-343-86383 or 080-644-74033.
Solar Distinct College, the school with distinction.